UK High Commissioner sings high praises to Tobago. Prime Minister says Marriott Hotel would be constructed in Tobago. Tobago Business Chamber head calls for balance regarding the Marriott Hotel construction. And JSE holds public meeting on healthcare at the Scarborough Library. Good evening, I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards. Welcome to the Tobago Updates television news for Friday, 14th June 2024. To our top story. The United Kingdom High Commissioner to Trinidad and Tobago, Her Excellency Harriet Cross, praised Tobago's response to the recent shark attack on a British citizen. She hosted a special cocktail reception to express her gratitude for Tobago's response and to show appreciation for the relationship the UK shares with the island. Reporter Candice Jackson attended the reception at the Heritage Pavilion in Pigeon Point and brings us this story.
Praise and gratitude flowed from UK High Commissioner Her Excellency Harriet Cross as she hosted a special reception for Tobagonians. She was particularly grateful for the island's response when a shark attacked a British citizen just over a month ago. She singled out businessman James Morshead, who acted as a liaison during the incident.
I cannot praise the Chief Secretary himself, the authorities and the medical staff here for the work that they did. And a great deal of that was facilitated by James himself. Well done. Thank you.
Her Excellency noted that without the quality of response in Tobago, the victim might have had a dismal outcome.
We couldn't have had the outcome that we had, which is a man who was attacked by a shark, walking and thriving and living his life now. And that's thanks to the work of a number of people in this room. And that's one of the reasons why we wanted to come here this evening, to say thank you and to celebrate this brilliant relationship.
In response, Chief Secretary Fali Augustine thanked the British High Commissioner for the respect shown while they were dealing with the unfortunate situation.
We were happy, notwithstanding the difficulty of the circumstance with the shark attack, how quickly and effortlessly we communicated with each other to ensure the survival of the victim.
Meanwhile, Cross also indicated that Britain wants to continue reinforcing its relationship with Tobago and will support its development where it can.
Youth, of course, is at the heart of the future, and the British High Commission really believes in the importance of youth development, particularly in the climate space, but elsewhere too.
The continued investment and interest by the UK High Commissioner was welcomed by the Chief Secretary.
I wish to say a big thank you to the British High Commissioner and, of course, by extension, the government she represents for their investments in Tobago and for ensuring that Tobago is always considered for their programs.
At the cocktail reception, attendees were treated to musical acts from pianist Gerard Balfour and bagpiper Millie Brown, and drumming from the Royal Marine Corps of Drums. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Students from Roxboro Secondary School had the honor of witnessing an exclusive performance by the Royal Marine Corps of Drums from the United Kingdom. It was part of the British High Commissioner, Her Excellency Harriet Cross, reaching out to the school after one student made an impression on the Lords in England. Reporter Candice Jackson once again with the details.
Bugles, accompanied by synchronized drumming, wowed students at the Roxboro Secondary School, who were treated to a special performance from the Royal Marine Corps Drums. This was accompanied by a visit from the British High Commissioner, Her Excellency Harriet Cross, who made it her duty to visit the school.
You were chosen because you've really impressed not just the British High Commission and myself, but some members of the House of Lords in London. We see you as a school that's full of people with interesting ideas, who are interested in the world. You come from a tiny island, but you're looking outwards, and you want to share your creativity and your intelligence and your skills with the rest of the world.
According to the school principal, Patterson Brooks, one student who participated in the annual youth assembly made this impression.
In that light, we extend a special thanks to our student, Kadeen Critchlow, who represented the school last year. It was her representation, the impression she gave, that paved the way for this visit.
After the school's cadet force greeted the British High Commissioner in military style and the short speeches were over, it was time to take in the Royal Marine Corps drums. The students were impressed. Here's what a few of them had to say about it.
I find it very nice. Good with the man thing. I could have wind on the place, but I hold it. Yeah. It was good. It
was really good. I enjoyed it. It looked really nice.
First time I see that number, I find it real good. You know, like they are real talent. I think I'll go by there and ask them for a little jump till they teach me something.
But the students did not just get to witness a performance. They also got a chance to test out their skills. Which Darius Moore thoroughly enjoyed.
What I think about the job is something experience and something that I want to learn because it's something really nice to really do. So I like it.
Well, it seems as though the Royal Marine Corps drums have a few new recruits from Tobago. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
To some other news now. The Joint Select Committee on Social Services and Public Administration hosted its 5th Public Health Care Town Hall meeting at the Scarborough Library last evening. Many Tobagonians took the opportunity to share their concerns about health care on the island, particularly about non-communicable diseases and the quality of services received. Ariana Scipio has the details.
Tobagonian June Melville, a breast cancer survivor, spoke about her experience of having to access medical care in Trinidad and also the lack of medication for diseases such as diabetes and cancer and serious medical conditions like hypertension. However, she would prefer to seek medical attention in Tobago since traveling to Trinidad is costly.
So I am suggesting that we have more funds available for the Tobago House of Assembly so that they can aggressively deal with cancers in Tobago.
She said that breast cancer is on the rise in Tobago. Dr. Roxanne Mitchell, General Manager of Primary Care Services Tobago, noted that pap smears, breast examinations, prostate-specific antigen tests for men, and fecal occult blood tests are available to the public. Claudia Robinson David complained of a lack of confidentiality at the Scarborough General Hospital. She shared that in 2021, her husband went to the hospital to do a COVID-19 test with a biopsy to be done a few days later. However, she felt discomfort with him returning to the hospital.
He said, I was about to call you. I said, what happened? He said, it was about 8 o'clock. Somebody called him. I hear you have prostate cancer. It was not 12 hours when he had the COVID test done. And it was a breach of patient's confidentiality.
As a result, he sought medical care elsewhere. Additionally, Robinson David spoke about her experience receiving eye surgery. She was told that the procedure was successful, but her vision was not improving. She then sought medical attention abroad, and one of the medical professionals told her that had she come to them first, her sight could have been saved. This caused her much distress.
I am saying to the Tobago House of Assembly and the government of Trinidad and Tobago, let us source competent, honest persons who can deliver proper health care. Because we are cheated left, right, and center here in Tobago.
U.S. citizen Pam Delancey shared that her father-in-law received surgery 3 years ago at the Scarborough General Hospital. However, she said due to poor aftercare, he died from a blood clot. She believed his death could have been prevented.
Especially an elder gentleman over the age of 85, anyone over that age should be getting heparin injections after surgery to avoid blood clots because we know it's going to happen.
She also shared that her own experience was quite positive. Delancey noted that although she was grateful for free healthcare, she thinks that there should be some sort of charge for foreigners using these services. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
We take a short break and come back with more. Stay with us.
Notice is hereby given that the 63rd Annual General Meeting, AGM, of the Bethel Credit Union Cooperative Society Limited will take place using a hybrid format on Thursday, June 27th from 5 p.m. The physical location will be upstairs the Mount Marie branch office. The purpose of the meeting is to receive minutes of the 62nd Annual General Meeting, to receive reports as follows: statutory and board-appointed committees, report of the auditor and audited financial statements, to receive budgetary proposals for 2024, to elect officers, to approve general resolutions, and lastly to transact any other business that may properly come before the meeting. A digital copy of the AGM brochure is available on the website. Please visit our website at www.bethelcredituniontt.com or any one of our branches for further information.
The countdown is on to the Tobago Public Service Day Expo 2024. Join us on July 5th at the Shore Park Complex to discover the dynamic world of public service where innovation meets dedication. Explore exciting careers, experience innovative services, enjoy interactive displays, and a whole lot more. Come join us on July 5th at the Shore Park Complex from 9:30 a.m. Visit the office of the Chief Secretary's Facebook page for details. Tobago Public Service Day Expo 2024. Public service now and beyond.
The date has been set. Saturday, June 22nd, we head to the Jade Monkey once again for the launch of their 2024 Jufi and Mass Band presentation for Tobago Carnival. On Saturday, June 22nd, we gather at the Jade Monkey to get a glimpse of the Jade Monkey Mass presentation for 2024, the Tobago Festival, and also the launch of the Jade Monkey Jufi, Monkey See, Monkey Do.
I come from the Twin Island.
Get ready for another year of Tobago Carnival with the best band in Tobago, Jade Monkey Mass and the Jade Monkey Jufi. So come out on June 22nd as we launch Monkey See, Monkey Do Jufi, and for Tobago Mass, the Tobago Festival's presentation brought to you by the Jade Monkey. This one powered by Carib, Digicel, and Next 99.1 FM, a member of the TTT Limited Media Network. Jade Monkey.
Go down in the center, go down.
Welcome back. During yesterday's post-cabinet media briefing, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley addressed the matter of the Marriott Hotel being built at Rocky Point in Tobago. Dr. Rowley referenced St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves, who stated that St. Vincent got the Sandals Resort originally intended for Tobago. Dr. Rowley then addressed those against a hotel construction at Rocky Point.
I dare say well-financed idlers who spend their day telling you that because their parents were good enough to send them to the best school, I don't know what their qualification is now, and that they don't have to worry about the next meal because their trust fund's good, and them spend their time surfing. And if the hotel is built at Rocky Point, it will affect the waves in the sea, so they wouldn't enjoy the surfing, and they go and smoke a marijuana there and meditate to your God.
He said those people chased Sandals out of Tobago. He declared that as Prime Minister, he would, quote, move heaven and earth to ensure the construction of this hotel.
Because there are Tobagonians who have no trust fund, right? And who are waiting for a meal. There are farmers waiting for a market. And the same thing that is happening in St. Vincent, we are offering that to the people of Tobago as long as I am Prime Minister for one more day.
The Prime Minister stated that he would support the hotel's efforts to give Tobago more rooms and airlifts.
Tobago needs a better airport. Tobago needs a better economy. What Tobago does not need is more morning work, where it's young people get up and work for half an hour, cut some grass and paint some stones, and people telling them that we like to go and surf.
He said he couldn't figure out what a hotel 80 feet above sea level and on land had to do with waves breaking for surfers. Well, Chairman of the Tobago Business Chamber, Martin George, is advising Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley against criticizing the Environmental Management Authority regarding the length of time needed to approve developments like the Marriott Hotel investment at Rocky Point. Dr. Rowley expressed frustration yesterday that the EMA is holding up the process for the Rocky Point development. The environmental impact assessment is currently ongoing and will be completed in 2025.
Our EMA is a useful body. It may be that they need to sometimes look at themselves, look at their operations, make adjustments, make adaptations, but to, make a carte blanche, statement which seems to say that their laws are being used in this manner may not necessarily be the best way of resolving this going forward.
George cautioned that the relevant authorities must ensure that any development takes the time to ensure that the environment is not significantly affected.
We don't think that the two are so, impossibly far apart that they can't meet. We think that there are ways that you can do it and do it in such a way that you still preserve and maintain the environment and you still are able to proceed with your development while showing that respect for the island and that respect for Tobagonians.
The Rocky Point development has attracted a lot of criticism and concern from environmentalists, historians and surfers. It is a turtle nesting ground and contains several ruins. George stated that the voices of all concerned should be heard.
The carte blanche, dismissal of even the objectors as being entitled, trust fund weed smoking babies, they're just idling all day, and, surfing and smoking weed. I'm not sure that that is a fair or just characterization.
The Tobago Business Chamber expressed support for the development, but only if it is done in a way that is environmentally sensitive and sustainable. You're watching the Tobago Updates television news. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
This Father's Day, treat Dad to an unforgettable musical experience. Join Plymouth Bethesda Steel Sensations as they celebrate our fathers, featuring the incredible sounds of Cats and Jammers, the dynamic beats of First Citizens Tobago Panthers, and the sweet melodies of Alpha Pan Pioneers.
Bring the whole family for a day filled with music, joy, and celebration. Sunday, June 16th, right next to the Plymouth Play Park. Admission is free. Enjoy sensational music as we celebrate our beloved fathers. Celebrate Dad and vibrant sounds of steeple music this Father's Day.
I get me ticket in my bag, me get everything there. Me ready for them today. Oh Lord, me excited, This thing I excited about. So long this car for start. Wait, 9:30 already, and we still home here. Me not like the late thing, Richard. I wonder what to... We can't take this late story on your spin wrong every time. Me don't want to meet down the late, like I do the one them I must feel them I reach before me. Richard! It's time for us to leave here. Come now, man, you just like a spinning time.
Don't forget your stick, or you'll get over there.
Oh God, me no manage without me can't tag you, darling. Let me go.
Oh God, me forget my flag.
Oh God, you forget something again.
Me forget my flag.
We ain't going again now.
Flag.
Hush, man.
Yes, we ready. There we go.
But wait, these boys little girl rest this spot I touched to put it in the car. What is wrong with them, boy? Let me do my thing myself, yes? Wait, Flora, where you going? Well, I'm going sports. I'm going to pick up my mother, my children, my grandchildren.
and I go in sports.
I now coming by you to get some food, you going away? Nah, man. Well, I had to come with you.
That's not a problem. You gotta come with me in the sports.
Well, here now. I don't get on a blue just so we go pump. Let me help you with the pot.
Well, right, let's
and
go.
Take it to the car.
Let's go.
And
we go and pick up the rest.
Yeah.
How long we waiting for this man to come?
I'm sure he's when he calling me there, you know. Yeah, babes.
Look how long we waiting on you here, now, man.
I come in and tell you in the garage.
And them children waiting. I show them how long outside there.
They no money to make.
Me and them children leaving. We going and catch car.
Yeah, I had my jersey already.
But jersey, you're telling me about, but I iron the jersey.
Well, I know, let's go ahead. But I come in. You know when you see a dark in that blue jersey there as well.
Goodbye. Sharon, come, let we go, eh? Your father? Waste of time. I don't know what he was doing so long and up to now we ain't come yet. Come, let we go.
It's nonsense.
I wonder how we going. Hello, you all need to hush. We going and catch car and we going to sports. Just put out all your hand and let me catch the car.
Join the Tobago People's Party for the TPP Sports and Family Day, June 19th, as we gather 10 a.m. at the Montgomery Recreational Ground. It's gonna be a sea of blue. So come in any shade. Blue is the code. Blue is the code.
Welcome back. Since the death of Nadia Shangi and her baby at the Scarborough General Hospital, there have been concerns about the operations at the Roxboro Hospital, which only provides outpatient services. At yesterday's Joint Select Committee meeting on public health care at the Scarborough Library, former Assemblyman Jerry McFarlane and Max James shared their concerns about the operations of the Roxboro Hospital as it relates to medical procedures. Here's more.
Former Assemblyman Jerry McFarlane said the service at the Roxboro Hospital was second to none in the region despite its limitations. He noted that many persons across the island go there instead of the Scarborough Hospital. McFarlane also claimed the TRHA board instructed the staff at the Roxboro Hospital not to perform any surgeries there.
That is what happened recently. No surgery is now done at Roxboro, instructed by the board. So an attorney at law who happened to be chairman is now telling a person who studied medicine not to do any medicine, but you have to apply to her to get permission to do surgery in Roxboro. You can imagine that?
Former Assemblyman and former TRHA board member Max James spoke about how doctors were prevented from performing surgeries they had previously performed at the Roxboro Hospital.
I remember when I was in the assembly, I myself sat and approved the scholarship for Dr. Anroy Utley. He's a trauma surgeon, he's a vascular surgeon, he's a robotic surgeon, general surgeon. And here he's coming back after all these years to give this service, and he's debarred.
Speaking about Nadia Shangi and her baby's death, James said that the release published by the TRHA about their conclusion of the investigation into their deaths was egregious.
It's so appalling, it's so wicked. It's madness. I don't know how to do it. I'm lost for words.
Okay.
And so I would like you, sir, since you have said here today that RHAs must account to your committee because they can't hold an investigation into the deaths and then conclude on their own to say, we are concluded, everything is okay, and that's the end of the matter.
James said it's hurtful to hear of patients dying due to incompetence.
Where a woman can come into and she's pregnant and she can die in the system. And when I asked a particular doctor, had that person come to you? And he told me, I don't know what would have happened, but I could tell you I never lost one.
He said more people could die if they have to bypass the Roxboro Hospital to get to the Scarborough Hospital. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
Well, the Scarborough Secondary School alumni paid a courtesy call on the Barbados Minister of Youth, Sport and Community Empowerment, Charles Griffith. Led by Alumni President Kevon McKenna, the Alumni Association emphasized the importance of fostering collaboration between government bodies and local communities to promote positive initiatives. While there, the alumni extended an invitation to Minister Griffith to the Tobago October Carnival celebrations. The alumni noted that Minister Griffith graciously accepted the invitation and also suggested an exchange program between both islands next year regarding the alumni's Capture the Flag event. Our sport report is next. Stay with us.
Sun Up Tobago is here. Join us on Saturday, July 6th from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Delta Compound Argyle for an unforgettable summer experience. Enjoy an all-inclusive experience with mouth-watering food, coolers are allowed, and best island vibe. This is a tickets-only event. Get your tickets now at Barco, Los, and Pablo's Argyle. Don't miss out on the event of the summer. Sun Up Tobago, sponsored by Tobago Updates, V-Mobile, State Solutions, and Thorns Place.
Look at people in here tonight.
It's a different type of thing down there. And we party till we drop down there. With a lot of pretty girls down there. Down in Tobago.
Now to sports, and we begin with news from the Mason Hall Village League's knockout. Marcus Daniel brings us the details.
Both teams delivered the quality expected in the build-up to the match. Alma United were the first to threaten with a header going wide off a corner in the 16th minute. 3 minutes later, Castara thought they had taken the lead, but the goal was disallowed for offside. Alma United responded in the 24th minute, hustling Castara off the ball in the midfield and quickly turning defense into offense with a swift counter-attack that was neatly finished by Emmanuel Wright. The upright denied Castara a late equalizer, allowing Alma Road United to retain their Mason Hall Village Football League Cup title. Losing captain Jeremy Williams reflected on his team's performance, highlighting missed opportunities.
Well, first thing first, the team had one opportunity, good opportunity, they take advantage of it. We didn't take our chances, I see we keep it in the post, we did all kind of things. So at the end of the day, goal-with matches was a hard-fought game. And it just didn't work out today because we just didn't score our chances.
In contrast, the captain of the winning team remarked the game wasn't that difficult for his team.
It wasn't too difficult game, but I have confidence in my team to come out here and play the game of football. As the motto, just have fun, and come out and play the simple football and do our best and win the game one by one.
What were some of the thoughts going on in your mind? What was the pre-match talks that you all had before you came out here to play in this game and ultimately win?
Well, basically, my team is a team based right in the street here, and we all play football with each other almost every day. So it's easy to really make a decision on and off the field to really knowing the players and making the right choices at the right time and make sure we come out with a victory. As I say, take the game one by one and come out with the victory and we're going to do the rest.
Area Representative Ian Pollard was on hand to present the winners with their trophy. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
And now for an update from the Mason Hall Big 8.
The minted knockout champions of the Mason Hall Village Football League, Alma Road United, were eliminated from the league competition after losing to Russian FC on penalties last Wednesday. Alma Road struck first when Vernon Wilson's long-range shot found the net in the 10th minute. In the 34th minute, Russian FC equalized through Riquelme Williams after an errant back pass. Alma Road responded with a series of lovely passes that led to an easy tapping for Giovanni Johnson. However, Russian tied the game in the 68th minute with a close range strike. Williams the scorer again. The match ended 2-2 after regulation time, leading to a penalty shootout. Both teams remained deadlocked after 5 kicks, forcing sudden death. Russian sealed the win with a powerful strike, sparking wild celebrations. In another quarter-final match, Hades United defeated Valley Boys 4-2. Hills United surged to a 3-0 lead with goals in the 19th, 49th and 68th minutes. Valley Boys pulled one back with a sensational strike in the 68th minute. Hills added their fourth in the 75th minute before Valley Boys scored their second in the 78th minute. Meanwhile, Fort Knox secured a semi-final spot with a 1-0 win over Belmont. In the 52nd minute, Fort Knox was awarded a goal after the goalkeeper failed to prevent the ball from crossing the goal line. The Castara vs Dennett contest ended prematurely, with Castara progressing to tomorrow's semi-final. Hills United will face Castara at 5:30 p.m. in tomorrow's first semi-final, while Fort Knox will take on Russian FC in the second semi-final at 7:30 p.m. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
Now for the weekend weather update from the TNT Met Office. Tonight, generally fair, despite the low chance of an odd shower, with a temperature at 27 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, predominantly sunny, hazy, and at times breezy, despite the low chance of an odd shower. A fair to partly cloudy night with 1 or 2 showers, particularly after midnight, is expected. Daytime temperatures will reach highs of 32 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 35 degrees, cooling to 26 at night. On Sunday, fair to partly cloudy with the medium chance of scattered showers in some areas and a low chance of the isolated thunderstorm. The Met Office advises that instability will increase from Sunday as a tropical wave traverses the region. They've also warned that a significant concentration of Saharan dust will remain over the region this weekend, so of course, sensitive persons should take the necessary precautions. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines. UK High Commissioner sings high praises to Tobago. Prime Minister says Marriott Hotel would be built in Tobago. Tobago Business Chamber head calls for balance regarding the Marriott Hotel construction. And JSC holds public meeting on healthcare in Tobago. I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards, thanking you so much for joining us and wishing you a great night and an even greater weekend.